Hi there, happy Monday. This is Crystal from Crystal Obregon Coaching, and I wanted to talk a little bit about complaining today and what it does to your brain and what it can do to your body and ways to switch it up a little bit. I know that this past weekend, for whatever reason, honestly, I was feeling a little less positive than I have been lately. I'm going to confess. And so today I was really trying to take stock on what that was about. And partly was because I was trying to take the weekend off, so I didn't have the structure that I had in place during the week. And so I didn't really have anything planned to bring things up for me. Up in terms of raising my morale. So I wanted to talk a little bit about complaining. I'm working on a presentation I'm doing in a couple of days for a networking group that I'm in, and it's called How to Create an Extraordinary Life, Even When. Because like I've talked about lately in here, that we've all been through crises before, and we've all had times when things weren't going the way we wanted them to. The difference right now is that globally things are not going the way that we want them to, and so there could be a chance to feel like you can complain, or you can give into that feeling of helplessness, or what's not going right. So okay. So what happens actually when you do complain is that, one, you are actually changing your brain. We now know that our brain has something called neuroplasticity, which means that it can actually change. So what we've learned, which is awesome, is that basically old dogs can learn new tricks, and we can change our brain for the better. And meditators have known that for a long time, but it is now being proven by science. It's why I talk about having a gratitude practice all the time, because you're training your brain to be grateful, and you're training your brain when you know every single day, whether it's in the morning or the evening, when you know that you are going to write down the things you're grateful for, it really trains your brain to look for them and to be grateful. So when you are complaining, what you're doing is you're training your brain to look for things that aren't going well, or that you don't like, or that feel out of your control. And so you are also, when you're complaining, your mind and your body is actually listening to you. And so you're releasing cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and which also has a negative impact on your immune system. And right now, one thing that you can do is you can optimize your immune system, so that if you are exposed to this virus, the coronavirus, you either maybe won't get sick at all, or you will not get very sick, which is super important. It's what we probably fear right now. One of those things that we fear is getting really sick. So, but being afraid or complaining about it, and then increasing your chance of getting sick, is not going to help you. So I have one tactic that you can use, because I'm not asking you to ignore the reality of what's going on. what I'm asking you to do is be a little bit more objective with it. So one thing that you can do when you feel like you want to complain about something is you sandwich it. So you sandwich it between two positive things. So you make a positive statement, the thing that you're not so happy about, and then another positive statement. So for example, if you're wanting to work with a new company, let's just say that, and you said that you're really excited to work with this new company because you had heard all this wonderful things about it. And then you'd say, but when I reached out to customer service, I didn't hear back for 3 days. And then you could follow it up with saying, when I finally did hear about from the customer service, but I did hear, the person was really friendly and very informative. So, I mean, that's just an example. Or it could be your local restaurant saying, I'm really excited to come eat at the restaurant again because the food was amazing. I was a little bit bummed that it took so long to get my meal. But when I got my meal, it was really good, and I really enjoyed my dessert as well. So it's just training yourself to, if you can train yourself to sandwich it between two positive things, then it will really help. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to try and come in here every day and share some kind of tip to make all of this easier for us. But in the meantime, definitely do what you can to improve your immune system. If you're not on my email list, be sure to get on it. There's up at the top of this page, there's a free download called 10 Things Vibrant Health Guide, I think. Sorry, I can't remember what it's called. But they're all ways to improve your health, which improves your immune system. All right. Take care for now, and think next time that you feel like complaining about how you can change it up and use the positive method. All right. Take care and have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.